Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So the first concept that I want to give you here within this Microsoft Excel is working with a well formatted proper design list. So open in front of you, I have got the example file. So there are actually two concepts that I want to bring here and make you aware of as work in Excel with a list. Okay, so how you're going to work in Excel with a list. So the very first row I have got the column header. Okay, this is the column header, and the very first reason we need column header is because it identifies it is the identifier of the data within this list. This column header identifies the data within this list, means these are the last name, okay, these are the first name, and this is the employee ID of the particular employee, and this is the department in which they are working, this is the email, this is the phone extension number, and what is the location. So these headers helps in identifying the what category, what is the category of this data, like this, whether it is last name or first name. Okay, this is the department, okay, there's a phone extension, there's a location. So these are helping us to identify the data in this list. Okay, and this makes the list more accessible to us. Okay, you can access any data very easily. So this was the first concept. Okay, and the second reason, Excel by default watch the header and looks in the very first row for your header. Okay, so Excel will search the very first row and it will take the very first row as your header. Okay, so you might ask, what if I don't have any header? Okay, so will Excel still looks in the very first row for the header? So yeah, the answer is yes, it will look, but the way it identifies that these are my headers, they are formatted differently. Okay, your header should be in the different format so that Excel can identify it easily. Just do something different, like make them bold, do something different with this header. Okay, just do something different, like make them bold, do something to the very first row. Okay, then the rest of the record, whatever record, rest of the records you have, these are my rest of the records. So just do something different with your header, make it bold, change the color. Okay, change the format. Okay, so this way Excel will recognize that, yeah, indeed, those are the header in this list. Okay, by this, if you're changing in the format of the first row and color, so using this, Excel will easily identify, okay, these are my headers. Again, very simple, put them up there, they are there for you, they are also there for Excel. Okay, these headers are there for you so that you can easily access the details in the list, and it is therefore they are there for Excel also. So but why they're there for Excel? Okay, the question is, why they're there for it, why these headers are there for Excel. So well, when you start doing things like sorting, filtering, pivot table, calculations, anything that really deals with a specific column, Excel will identify it by the column header. Okay, you have different type of data in this Excel. Okay, so anything which, if you want to do, like you want to make a pivot table to analyze this data, or you want to do a calculation, or anything, you want to put a filter and you have to search a particular data. So whatever you want to do, Excel will deals with the specific column. Okay, and it identify it by the column header only. Okay, so as for example, I want to sort for the last name. Then Excel says, yeah, great, I know where the last name, as it will sort for you. Excel will sort for you because Excel knows where the last name. It has already identifies that, like, this is my header. Okay, so Excel will say, yeah, great, I know where the last name is, I will sort for you. It identifies it with the column header. Okay, so make sure there are the very first row in your list, they are formatted differently than the rest of the data in the list, so that that was the very first concept what I was I explained you. Okay, it was the very first concept. And here is the second one of like a formatted properly designed list. Okay, we have a well formatted properly designed list. Okay, so make sure your list doesn't have any empty row in the list. okay, or any empty column. Okay, means like, see, I have a different data. Okay, I have this data with me. So okay, so what I will do, I will delete this row. Okay, I have the, I will delete this I will delete. Okay, see, above, I am above that, like above this row, so many records are there. Okay, so many records are there, and below also so many records are there. Okay, so now Excel will interpret this as two separate lists. This is not going to, this is no longer a continuous list. Okay, this is not a continuous list because I have deleted one of the row in this list. So what Excel will think ki, it is a two different lists. Okay, so what I will do, I will just show you. I have deleted this row. Okay, so I will just do, I will just press Control plus A here. Okay, and this will jump out and grab my data. Oh, but what happened there? Okay, it has not taken the data below. Why? I have just pressed Control plus A, and Excel has grabbed the my data, but it has not taken the data down below. These data Excel has not taken. Why Excel is not taken? So this is because of the empty row. Because of this empty row, Excel has considered this as two different lists. Okay, so make sure you don't have any empty rows, any empty column in your list. This will assist Excel in finding your data, proper data, all the data. Okay, so make sure this. So there are two things. What you want to make sure is, make sure your header are on the top. Okay, and header should be on the top, and it doesn't have any empty rows. Okay, so empty rows, you don't have to give any empty rows in. You don't give a single empty row. Don't make any this cell in a column or a row blank. Okay, so, any row, don't because what will happen, Excel will consider this data as a two different list. Okay, so this is as simple as that. So properly design a well formatted list by hearing a two, this two concept what I have just now uh, taught you. So just properly design. Okay, so thank you. Bye bye. Just like and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you really like this. Okay, see you soon in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.